Good afternoon, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. Kind of might even have this in my library already. There's a particular figure that was part of a bigger box set from Big Bad Toy Store. Kind of gives us away a little bit more, as this past week we had a Hasbro Pulse meeting showing off the new stuff, and we got Metalhawk announced as a Cyclonus retool and redo. Well, let's take a look back at where we've already revisited this once already from two different sublines. One was from the Siege on CYBERTRON set, and the other was that little Micronus looking Metalhawk figure there, if I'm not mistaken, from the Power of the Primes. Please correct me down in the comments below if I got that wrong. Also make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you again to all those who have done so already, and let's take this over onto the turntable. Thank you again for watching. And here it is right here. The artwork is awesome on Metalhawk there. There is Metalhawk over here. Zooming in at a closer look of the big box itself. So glad I spent the $99 plus some shipping on getting this guy to begin with. There's a look at the side of the box with Metalhawk there on the side and Metalhawk on the back amongst the other figures in this thing. And I keep this guy with either my Thundercracker from Studio Series or my Nitro Zeus. I just think Nitro Zeus was better painted than the other one as my stand-ins for the bigger bot mode for Thunderwing. There's Thunderwing's head. Hopefully that'll be coming along in not too distant future, but let's focus on the old Metalhawk here and reflect on where we've been to see where we're going, kind of thing. Like, I am just so excited to be, having this coming already. It's shipped and I got the tracking on it. It's coming in from CMD store. Hopefully it'll be here Wednesday or Thursday, so I'll get that review up as soon as it comes in. And of note, on the side of this box we have a Beast Wars. I don't understand why we got Beast Wars on the side of this big old BBTS box set, but I guess it might be in honor of this beast right here. Also need an update. And like I said, there is Metalhawk in his robot mode, looking awfully awesome. Now if you do notice this, for those with the eagle eye there can notice that this extra big blaster is in fact his, give me just a moment. This is the Power of the Primes, if I'm not mistaken, little take on their Pretender shell. All the mini and great mini play configurations you could get with these different styles and configuration. Not to mention inside of this thing is another robot inside of that shell, and there he is in that form. And there's Micronus Prime outside of the shell there, combined back in there with the Prime Master and the top of the gun there, just looking really awesome, except for the gappage there. And that is the limitation of the older figures there. It has a little bit of gappage going on, but looking all awesome and sweet all the same. This was actually a great mold to do this with, to give us a Metalhawk until the newest incarnation came out. Revealed, like I said last week, with the Evolution Legacy line, and can't wait to get these two next to each other as it comes in. We'll get that up. But that's enough for the robot mode. Let's get this guy converted and show off the other little Type Masters in and around on this thing in the ship mode. In 3, 2, 1, and that's just showing them off right there a little bit more all together there. Either way, with many ways to play. I don't know if that's a heads up deal or not. Of particular note, there is the Micronus Prime Master right there that goes inside of the Metalhawk little Pretender shell. And here is the actual Pretender that came with Metalhawk with that little awesome head job there. And just for prosperity, showing it off. The Prime Master has a different kind of peg in it. That one's got a little screw hole there, so that'll be a little bit harder to mod. I went past the modders and a look from the back side just to kind of show that off a little bit more. And okay, now we're going to get into jet mode. Thanks again for watching. And here is the two standing on top of the jet there on the turntable, looking awesome on top of the jet mode. And what would even look better is if I didn't have that all stacked up like that, but like this, showing both off in their respective cockpits. Let's just take a closer look right here at this guy first. There he is, and then you slide this up, boom, you got Metalhawk in that Power of the Primes form. Then you got, boom, you got the Titan's Return little guy here that's unnamed. I'm just gonna call him Metalhawk. So Metalhawk in the cockpit of his Metalhawk jet mode, and I just think this is one of the best jet modes, original jet modes that they ever made. I just wish that this might have been redone to be the Metalhawk that we are getting inside of the Cyclonus remold. There's a look from the back and look at the engines and the paint detail. And I'm praying that this gold doesn't snap over time like everybody else that got this figure. Looks totally amazing all the way around, guys. Just a really, really awesome piece to have. With that other Metalhawk shipping from the stores, hope to do a comparison in the near future. But there's another look around at that, and about all I'm going to do for this little revisit review. And like I said, I might have already done the review for this guy already, and then I need to go back and do the other ones as well. And I definitely know that I got that Power of the Primes Optimus, you know, that guy right there. He's out there, but he's got the upgrade kits and stuff, because this was very much like Ultra Magnus Combiner Wars, but then Perfect Effects made a upgrade kit, made it really super awesome, like Jinrai, the way you wanted it. And if you got the God Bomber armor, then that was many of our Jinrai updates. So we've already got kind of a revisit there. Just wish it had the articulation that the newer stuff has. And that's the thing, guys. I mean, moving forward, I'd like to see stuff, if it's getting retooled from an older figure, have the rockers, the ankles, the waist swivel. This thing has waist swivel, which is awesome. It doesn't have the wrist. It's got those hinge deals that just kind of get on my nerves. But it, like, you can totally incorporate the jet modes guns in both modes, and that's really, really cool. They could have added, I think, a little ball socket kind of thing there, and maybe a flap to cover it up whenever it's in robot mode, because it looks like it does have the room to cover that. And you can see it right there at the edge of the jet mode, that what I'm talking about. And or something that just pieced in over this and just keeps it clean and whatnot. I got the dogs barking again. I'm going to have to make a run and go do the last ball game of our season tonight. So hopefully a lot more quick reviews will be coming up in better fashion. Oh, one other configuration I just got to show off because I absolutely love it. I just take the wings down just a little bit and give it that underswung Air Raiders kind of look. I just love the way this guy looks in this mode. This is how I like to display my Metalhawk. That's about going to do it. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the good little things. Thanks again to all those that have done so. And that's a quick look at the old stuff to see where we're going with the new stuff. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have an excellent week at there till hour 1. Make sure to check out CMD Store and the other North American online retailers. And also, if you're in Canada, it's a good time to go hunting. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day out there, everybody, till hour 1.